Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I just have a little review of what you might find in that 5-hour embellishment live video that I did on voting day. So to start off, what I did was, well, I've thrown most of them away, but I took the voter things that we had received in the mail on that day. It might have been 2 days worth of mail. It was like 12 to 15 of those cards, a variety of them, and I took them and I used them to make embellishments. So I started off with these 2 large tags, and so what I did was I used the Sunflower Digital Kit, Pages and Ephemera, the Sunflower Pages and Ephemera Digital Kit, and these were in that, and I glued them onto one of those cards, and then I glued the coffee dyed paper. So I glued this onto the card, then I glued the coffee dyed paper on the other side. I cut it in the size of the card. It is a really nice, I mean, it would make a great bookmark. So I started off making those. Then I made some, so here's the journal that I'm working in. I'm using a Lillian Jackson cat book. This is the cat who brought down the house. And I like those because I don't have to cut down the papers for them to fit. So what I did was I used one of my little postcard images from the Pages and Ephemera pack, and I had printed those out, and I made this little flip card. So again, I put the postcard image and glued it on one side, then I glued the coffee dyed paper on the other side, then I used my Martha Stewart scoreboard, and I scored, and then I made this little flip. So I made 3 of them. So there's one, and here's the second one, and the third one is parchment. There we go. Third one. And you can see I had this paper, so I made 2 of these cards that fit in the pocket as well. So that was the second thing, and it did take a while because I had to wait for the glue. I had to hold it down and, you know, keep pressing it and stuff, but that's okay. Then I don't know if this is the order that it was, but I also backed some guest checks with that. And then I decorated them with a collage. And you can see I've chosen to distress. I'm using this little ink pad, and I've tried to remember to distress everything. Then I took the little things to do papers, and I added this little tab collage to them, and a little collage over where I used the stapler. And then I made this little thing, and this was kind of funny. It took me a while to figure out how to get it. I had an idea for what I wanted it to do, and I couldn't get it to do it. So this is the 4th postcard image from that Pages and Ephemera kit, and this also is backed with the ad. And I made this little thing, and then it just wraps like this. Okay, so it comes from the eyelet and wraps around, and I wrapped it like a present. So like that, and then back here, and you tie it in a bow here with it kind of on the top, so that when it's sitting in a pocket, the idea is that when it's sitting, when it's sitting in a pocket, the bow could be out the top. So there we go. So there is the little card, and so all of those were made using the I reinforced them, made them thicker using the ad stuff that we'd gotten in the mail. Then I went on and I made some other items. So I fussy cut the little Victorian die cuts out and had them ready. And then one of we went on and made these 3 tags. So I had fussy cut all those out. So we have this tag. This will go in the center signature because it's a little different. My first and third signature are very similar. So I took these white tags and I did the distressing, and I made the wallpaper stripe like I had done in the when I was deserted on the island, on the Deserted Island challenge. I had made these papers. I liked them. I thought that they turned out really cool. So I did distress the whole image around the edges to get more yellow, because you can see this is what the image would have been. And so I distressed it to get more yellow. And then here's this one. So that gives us 3 more tags. Then and then I had one of the people watching, Crafty Kitty, I think. She wanted to know how to do a mini pocket letter. So I made a mini pocket letter real quick. Not real quick, but I made one using images from the Sunflower Postcard digital kit. This is from the wallet page, and it actually goes like this. So you can watch me make that in that live video. And so these would just go into the little things, and then I explained to her, and I made my little cup of tea. I made a little note holder, because you know the recipe for a pocket letter is that it would have a little notebook or something. So I made a little junk journal notebook to go in one of the pockets, and then I added some washi tape to this floral card, added some washi tape to that, and then I made a couple of paper clips. So this is one of the gifts that I would have put into the what is it? Pocket letter. So you can see right here I used one of the flowers from the kit and a button and made a sunflower there. Added some lace and bling, the word still, the word so full. So this is a flat paper clip, and I made it on that video, and then this one with the tickets. So now I took them back out of the mini pocket letter, and I will use all these in the journal. Maybe I'll even put the tea in there, just, you know, because. So then towards the end of the video, this paper was sitting on my desk, this black paper. It is not part of the kit, but it was sitting there, and one of these had fallen on it, and I really liked the way it looks. So I made this pocket. So it's a collage pocket using one of the floral cards and a guest receipt. So I cannot wait to put that in the book when it comes time. That's going to be great. I made this paper tassel for the mini pocket letter as well. And so that was that. And then I pulled out the napkin that came with the kit, and I put some napkin on this bingo card. So we now have sunflower on this bingo card. And this morning I was laying in bed and I was like, I wonder if I can take and separate this bingo card. I think carefully, I'll have to do it very carefully, but I think I can, because it's really pretty thick. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try separating it, and wish me luck. So I did take the sunflower part of the napkin, and this is one of the center signatures for the journal. And so I added it to that page, and then I added this half to this page. And again, these are both parts, will be the center of the first signature, center of the second, or the third signature. And then I still had some sunflower. It's the bottom of this. So I put it on this paper. There is coloring book page in this journal, so these will look really cool in there with it. Plus, I always think black and white looks cool with it. Oh, look we have some remnants of making the things. So these are some pieces that were left. I'm in California, so. And then this little piece, it was sitting here and I had some washi left over, so I added to that. You also get a bird napkin, one of the yellow bird napkins with this kit. And so I just put some onto this book paper, figuring I could put this in the journal. I'm actually looking at it, thinking it might make a really cool, like, top tuck. Like, I could put it, you know, in a corner like this, and then something could tuck in like that. So, but while I was just trying to make things, after about 3 hours, it was like, okay, what am I going to make next? So there was that. And then I took the paint chip, the sunflower field paint chip, and I put another one of the birds on it. And it was interesting because I went ahead and I put my glue on the napkin instead of on the paper, which I usually do. And it came up with this like speckled, and of course it's a paint chip, so the paint is coming through the napkin. I really like that it just, you know, it's the exact same bird from a different area on the napkin, but it really does look different. You know, plus the orientation, the way I've set it onto this, makes it look like a different bird, I think. So, excuse me. So those are the items that you'll find in that 5-hour live video. Like I said, there was a lot of, I was using just the Tombow Aqua Mono Liquid Glue. Oh yeah, the one other thing was, I was, I don't know where they went. They got put somewhere really, really smart. Oh, here they are. So I was, somebody asked about making a bag flip, and so I showed them that I would put a gusset here to make this pocket a little bit bigger rather than just having it glued. But you only have an inch pocket. So now this wasn't big enough, but I didn't have any paper around me that was big enough. So I was showing her that one of the things that I have done is take and build this pocket. So I made this pocket, you know, bigger, and then had a second pocket in front, and sometimes even another third pocket. These were from a calendar, and I did pop them onto the back of one of those ads, and I'll save them and use them for something. But I think they're really cool, and I like them stacked like that. I might even, you know, they might make it into a journal as pockets, or even, you know, on the cover or something. But so it was a lot of fun. It was interactive. People asked me if I could show them how to do stuff, and because I was going to be there so long, I was able to do that. So that is, I just wanted to show you some of the things that we made in case you didn't feel like going and looking at that whole video just to see what we made. But if there's something and you want to see how I made it, you can go back. It'd be a great video if you're like, you know, just doing something to flip on and I guess. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to getting this put into the journal. My next thing is trying to figure out how I'm going to do the cover. I have the cover kit here. So I have these to play with, and you know, I might even back a couple of, or some of this on some of those ads. So I better not throw them away yet, because in the cover kit in this you get that, and then you get this giant piece here. So, I mean, there's really probably enough, maybe even to cover 2 journals. Oh, jeez. I need more room. So let's see. Yeah, see, I can go ahead and I could just have to decide if I want, because look, I still have this much too. So it's like, how do I want it to be formatted or whatever? Yeah, could go like, could do like that. And then the sunflowers could go around the back. Need to iron it. Of course, could turn it the other way and have that be the front. So that's my next dilemma. And so far I've not used any, I haven't sewn. That was one of the things. I would sew around all those things normally, I think, just because I like the way the sewing. Ooh, look at there. I like that. I like the fact that that sunflower ends up there. Ooh, but I like that. So anyway, I'm going to be playing with this and figuring out the best way to put it on here for what I want to do. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. What was your favorite little project that I did? I was excited. Actually, I like these ATCs from the card, and I think the napkin stuff turned out amazing, and I think that's my favorite. The little bird on the paint chip. So anyway, there you go. If you have purchased this sunflower kit and you are following along, you will want to follow along the whole video, because I made all of these items planning to use them in the journal. And like I said, if you're following along on the sunflower series and making a journal along with it, you'll want to watch, because all of these little things were made in that video. Find something to celebrate. Don't forget every day. Be thankful, be grateful, be blessed, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Bye.